begin wrapping and bring it to just past the hook point. Slide this forward. Trim the tag now. And we're going to take our goose biots and we're just going to place them on the hook. So grab your 2 biots and place them on the hook with a few tight thread wraps. Just like so. Should lay perfectly like that. Next, we're going to take this material, and it's that flexible wrapping that we're going to put on this nymph, and you're just going to put it right in the back here. You're going to attach it because you're going to wrap over your dubbing in a second. So make sure you capture it. Sometimes it can be difficult to capture here. Yep, there we go. And now we're going to use our dubbing. So break up your dubbing very finely and create a little bit excess line here with your bobbin and twist it straight on to your thread. So twist it for a little bit, give it a second, make sure it's really on there, and then begin wrapping. So it doesn't have to be too much. Nice light layering of it. And sometimes I like to trim the little excess here. And again, this is just to make that body. Perfect. Next, you're gonna take that excess material off the end and you're gonna wrap. So tight wraps as you go up. 2, 3, 4, however many it takes to get to the front. Not too many now. 5 or 6. So now that I'm at the front, at the bead head, I'm just gonna tie that off there, and I'm gonna wrap back with it. So now we're gonna make the casing portion of this fly, and what you're gonna wanna do first is take your turkey material here, and attach it to the front here. So right up the middle, wrap back a few times. Now, this is a flashback style fly, so we're gonna put the flash in the middle. Perfect, we have our flash laid out. You can snip the little excess. And the other side with the turkey fibers here. Perfect. So now we're going to add legs to this fly, and you're going to take the goose material here, and we're going to add 6 legs. So just snipping this. Okay. So I have 2 prepared already. So simply attach them to the back end, right on the sides. Few tight thread wraps, 1, 2, 3, 4 on one side, and let's get 4 on the other as well. Okay, so now you're going to want to add turkey fibers to the other side. Okay. And you want to make sure that this casing's nice and covered with dubbing. So we're just going to throw some on there. Now we're going to add 2 more legs. Clear some of this dubbing out. And get the other side as well. Now a little bit more dubbing. And we're going to add our final piece. So just getting those front legs now. So there's one, and just getting that final leg in. So now that I have all the legs, I'm just going to do a little bit of trimming here, just to get rid of any excess. So perfect. And now what we're going to do is we're actually going to utilize the flashback material that we tied in earlier to create that casing. So this can be a bit tricky. Going to want to make sure you grab everything nicely. Perfect. And 1 or 2 nice tight wraps in the front. 2, 3, 4. I went with 4 this time. But that's essentially how you make that casing. You got to fold it over just behind the bead and wrap tightly. Now a little trimming action. And you can wrap over that excess material to push it down. And boom, your fly is done. Just going to want to whip finish. 1, 2, 3. And you can choose to glue this area if you'd like. I would. So you could simply put your UV resin here and over the casing here, and it'll make that fly indestructible. But nonetheless, this is a Stonefly Nymph, and it's perfect for the spring, early season, throughout the East Coast. And you could fish it as a Euro nymph or put it in a 2-fly indicator rig. Either way, it's going to crush fish.